You came into this world alone, so when your time comes, you're going to have to also leave this world alone. The only person your life truly depends on is yourself. So it's up to you to accomplish those goals. To eat right, work out. It all depends on you and nobody else. Because ain't nobody going to come and hold your hand and walk you through it. Ain't nobody coming to save you when life knocks you down. For if you live in a world now where people only care about themselves and not others. So it's up to you to get back up again. Because if you lay there, waiting for someone else to come around and come and help you back up, you're going to be waiting forever. For it's an old saying that says that you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. Meaning if life knocks you down, it's up to you to get back up again. Or you can choose to lay in your sorrows. As a child, it was our parents that took care of our responsibilities. They made sure that we had clothes, food, and a roof over our head. And they made sure that we went to school. But as you get older, you become an adult. So we get to a point to where it's time for us to spread our wings and lead a nest. So now those responsibilities that was once our parents have now become ours. Because as a child, you didn't have a choice. You had to do what you was told. But when you become an adult, you get to choose to take care of your responsibilities or neglect them. It was a time as a kid, we couldn't wait to hurry up and grow up. And now we grown, we realized that it ain't all this cut up to be. Paying bills, having to go to work, making sure you go to class and raise the kids on your own, while also trying to figure out your own shit. So these decisions are yours alone. Whether you make the right decision or no decision at all, it becomes a lot different when you become grown. Because your moms and pops ain't gonna always be there for you when you fall. Like how they was when you was a kid. They used to pick you up, put a Band-Aid on it, and give you a kiss and say it's okay. But as you get older, that's no longer the case. When life knocks you down, because ain't nobody gonna always be there for you and pick you back up again like how you was when you was a kid and give you a kiss and tell you it's gonna be okay. So you gotta wipe away your own tears. You gotta pick your own self back up again. Now since we on the topic of being grown, as a grown man and as a grown woman, you should never want your life to be dependent upon someone else. Because at any given moment, that person can up and leave you with nothing. Your success should never be dependent upon someone else's actions. All because you should never want your success to be on somebody else's time. That means they can do it, they can decide to do it whenever and not do it at all. Nor should you be blaming somebody else for why you're not where you should be at. Because your life is in your hands and nobody else's. So what you do today, it affects the total outcome of your tomorrow. I'll tell you a story about a time when I was a kid. I used to always hang with the kids that was always up to no good. Whether it was fighting, disturbing class, you name it. But somehow, I will always be the one out of the whole group that would always get caught. Even though I wasn't doing these things alone. But when my moms found out, as soon as I got home, I had to face those consequences alone. Even though I did these things amongst others, those same people was nowhere to be found when I had to face those consequences. With that being said, always bet on yourself and take the million over your life. Because your life is in your hands and nobody else's. Because ain't nobody got you the way you got you. And don't nobody know you the way you know you. And if you can't trust nobody in this world, I know for sure you can always trust yourself. Because you know the things that you will do and the things that you won't. And to help you better understand what I mean, Deion Sanders said it best.
Sooner or later, you've got to bet on you. You believe in everybody else, you clap for everybody else, you support everybody else, you baking cakes and making cookies for everybody else. But when are you gonna look in the mirror and believe in the darn person you see? It's about time for you to believe in you.
It's only you versus you. The only person that you in competition with is yourself and nobody else. Because at your darkest time and at your worst hours, those same very people that you're around all the time, they're gonna be nowhere to be found. So it's gonna be up to you to make it through. So remember, you're all phenomenal. And if anybody tell you otherwise,